Hello and welcome back to the Brick Den, and today I'm showing you my Batman vs Superman Batmobile, which I built very recently for an upcoming project. I really liked the design of the Batmobile in the film, so I wanted to recreate it. Here is the front view of the car. You can see the cannon here. I'm not entirely happy with the cannon design, but I think it does what it's supposed to do. You can also see the wheel guards here, which have quite a clever design, which I'm quite happy with how they actually attach to the wheel. But as you can see, when it rolls, they don't wobble, they stay still, which was difficult to do because if they're attached to the wheel you'd think they'd move with it. However, I managed to make it so they don't. You can see it does roll quite well. Moving on to the side, you can see better the wheel guard here, and also you can see some of the shapes I've been able to create on the side, which are quite accurate. However, I wasn't able to get it 100% accurate because I didn't want the model to be too big, so I did the best I could at this scale. I am very happy with the shaping I was managed to create on the side. However, you can see on the back wheels here, which are larger than the front ones, I didn't put any wheel guard over the front like there is in the film. I just did this because I thought if I added any more bricks onto the side, the Batmobile would just become way too wide. Moving on to the back, you can see some lights here and also the exhaust, which I used a cog piece for. I don't think this suits it exactly, but I think it works fairly well. You can also see these pieces here, which represents the supports which hold up the wings here, which are quite accurate to the film. The wings are adjustable, but only a little bit, but I do like the position I've got them in now. Finally, taking a look at the cockpit, you can see that I haven't used the official new piece Lego has made for the Batman vs Superman cockpit, as that one is black. It doesn't open in that cool way the official Lego one does, but I think that's fine, as I was just going more for the looks, as if I added that feature it'd make it too bulky in my opinion, and I was definitely trying to keep the bulk and armour down on this model. You can also see that I didn't want this piece to go on top of the windscreen, so what I did is I put this whole section here on jumper plates so they are slightly offset so it can just fit behind that windshield. You can only fit one minifigure inside the cockpit. You can see that inside there is a steering wheel and also some other equipment. Now just quickly, here is a quick comparison to the custom Tumbler I made last year. You can see that the Batman vs Superman Batmobile is actually bigger than the Tumbler, which I'm not sure is quite right. I think the Tumbler might be a bit bigger. However, I'm fine with it because I think what I was able to create for both of these vehicles is quite good. And here it is next to one of the official Lego Batmobiles, and you can see it is actually shorter than this one, but it is wider, which was a problem I spoke about earlier. However, in the film the Batmobile is clearly very wide. Now, on to the channel update for what's next for the Brick Den. Because I've now finished Starkiller Base, I am going to be moving on to two new projects actually, and that's because they're not either of them going to be big enough to fill the two tables and therefore use up all my pieces, so I'll be able to build both of them simultaneously. However, I may start one a little bit after the other or before, I'm not sure. Now the first and probably the main project is I'm going to be building Bruce Wayne's residence and the Batcave from Batman vs Superman, and that is why I built this Batmobile, to go into the Batcave. And then the other project is going to be Dequar from Star Wars The Force Awakens, which is the Resistance base. I also may build other things as well, but they are the two projects I am planning on building. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you liked my custom Batman vs Superman Batmobile. But for now, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you continue to watch my videos for the MOCs I'm going to build in the future.